What's up?
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Yeah.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
So, Sigourney, I don't think she has any too much to do with the game, with the actual plot of the game. I think she's mostly a Twin Peaks reference. There's a character that's similar to her or something. Yeah, don't expect a lot from her.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to, in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Okay, good. What's up, Gina? Not Daisy. I just keep thinking you're Daisy.
Hello again, Agent York.
Daisy Dukes.
How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation. Anyways, you should come by the gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
See, her face looks
Zach,
normal
perhaps
now.
you can tell me. Why did she bother coming here?
Well, you told her to. This guy's new.
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
Jack the Raging Bull.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
So I think I can pay... So Jack works at the petrol station with Gina. I think I can pay him for tips. Oh, this is the dude who runs the gun shop. He's cool.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith.
Why do they keep blinking when they had the freeze frame?
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Hey, I can buy gut stuff off him. So he's only got the 10mm submachine gun. Well, I've already got that. So...
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a
gun and
customer paid me to go to
lollipops.
Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
Okay, so his shop's late night. Not suspicious at all. To run a gun shop at 8 o'clock in the evening until 6 a.m. But if I had a gun shop, those are probably the hours I would operate.
Can you tell me if you noticed anything strange about Anna before the incident?
Well, I'm not sure if this will be of any help, but...
Anything, no matter how small, could be of help.
Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained, and came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
This guy's a bag of fun.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
And blinks again.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
Yeah, Nick's a jerk. I think, I actually don't remember what you do with Nick, really. So, there is still at least one person to talk to. I think she's, yeah, here she is. Fill up on some cigarettes.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Such a weird face.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest. A goddess.
Bye, Carol. Don't pick up that spinning medal on the way past. That's mine. Yeah, that it was part of its charm. But I love that Deadly Premonition has these characters that are supposedly beautiful, but then constantly shows them from angles. These two. Constantly shows them from angles and with lighting that just makes them look hideous.
Good evening, Agent.
Yeah, Brian.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
He seems legit.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
to the last two.
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65.
Yeah.
How'd you like the town? Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Yeah, he's cool. This dude's a prick, though. He's got a Q on his hat because his name begins with Q.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Quinn. I mean... Okay, that's everyone.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
I mean, yeah, Quint isn't the name I would have gone for. Although I can't think of any other names beginning with Q, in fairness. But, you know, it's a good bluff. I keep forgetting her name, but the petrol station lady, she's just so ridiculous. But then every character in this game is ridiculous. Do I want to save? Yes, I do. So I think we're going to get something to eat now, which is important. Because... if we're going where I think we're going...
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report, too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right, then. Let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner.
Yeah!
Would you like to come with us?
Diner? That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greendale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Let's eat! Mm-hmm. The best cutscene in the game. Do I have to drive over there? That's the important question. Or would it just fast travel me? Yeah, fast travel. Oh no, actually this isn't the cutscene, I don't think.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now. And this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
I think it's going to say burger.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor? Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum, then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing, but those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear any more? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small.
Yes, there is.
Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
I'd like to imagine that most of York's dinner dates end with people crying. That wasn't the cutscene I thought it was going to be. Which means we still got that to look forward to. Hooray! Now, what time is it? Okay, back to the investigation. We need to solve this one quickly. So where does it want me to go? Okay, so once we go back to the hotel, then that will trigger the George has already just gone straight to the bar. Okay, so that would trigger the. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what cutscene that triggers there. So it's 10:30. There's a phone over here. So let's save up and call it a night, and then I will look up how to do the side quests. Which ones I can do now and which ones I can hold off on. It's still episode 1, and it says that these side quests aren't available until episode 2. So I don't. I'm a bit thrown off because I didn't think there were any side quests available yet, but there are. Obviously, as I've done one of them and I've picked up another one. I could always go and do that side quest as well. Book mounting bank. Oh, okay. I don't know why I want to go to the bank. Is that even? I don't even remember this being a place. But it's coming up red. Probably shouldn't try to get in here. No, you probably shouldn't. I don't know why that's red though. Anyway, that's not important. So yeah, next time. This side quests. Okay, we are back in, and I'm wrong about side quests. So basically, I thought that there were episodes and then chapters, and then each time there's a new episode, the chapter count would reset. So you'd have episode 1, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then episode 2, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The chapter count doesn't reset, so what happens is it then becomes episode 2, chapter 9, which is actually the 9th chapter, but episode 2, which is confusing. So yeah, side quests have been available for a while. Fortunately, I haven't missed anything, and I can still pretty much do everything. But I have to avoid going back to the hotel for a little bit, otherwise I risk sort of moving on the story. I think I could probably still do it even if I went back to the hotel, but the fact of the matter is there's stuff I can do now without going back to the hotel and continuing the story. So we're going to do that. Now, fortunately, there is some stuff we can do at night. So one of the things, by the way, I'm not doing all of the side quests. There are loads of them. I've gone through the list and I've picked out the ones where the rewards are actually useful, and or doing the side quest actually provides a bit of insight to the story. So what's that box? So there's a box, my map. I don't know what that box is. Oh, it's a sandwich.
So, where shall we go next?
Yeah, so this means York probably won't talk to me properly until after I continue the story. So, let's... Do you know, I don't need to do this one, but there is one at the bar here, I think. So, since the bar is just here... I'm not going to do the races either. I don't remember there being a decent reward for doing the races. Yeah. So yeah, either where the reward itself is actually good, or there's like storyline importance to doing the mission. So there are some where you get a bit of information about, information about characters or relevant to the case. So those are the ones we'll do, and that will hopefully, since we're here, we'll buy a record player. There is a side quest that revolves around getting all the cards. Probably shouldn't try to get in here. It is open. Can I not get in here? There we go. Wesley, the gun shop owner, gives you a side quest for getting a certain numbers of cards. There's not any point in... I'm not going to go out my way to get it, but obviously if I do get enough cards to do it, I'll turn them in. The Raincoat Killer, I told you that was nothing but folklore. Don't start me, George. Just have some good faith and hopefully that'll get you in a better mood. I'll be in a better mood after we arrest the murderer. You're the one slowing down the investigation. Okay, I'll be more careful. This is my town, don't forget that. Zack. Looks like the Monarch has marked us as the enemy.
Hmm?
You say you had to make a report to the FBI headquarters. Go ahead and tell them that your local cops are giving you problems. Okay. Maybe I can't do the mission here. Maybe it's only on a rainy night. Some of the quests, annoyingly, I can talk to Carol. Okay, I can't talk to Carol. Well, Carol's there. Some of the quests you can only do on when it's a rainy night. Probably shouldn't try to get in there. Okay. I think Thomas works at the bar sometimes, and I think I have to come here when Thomas is working. It's not one of the quests that I plan to do, so I don't have to worry about it. Right, let's go to the junkyard and upgrade my car. So it does handily tell me that when I've got a side quest on my map available. See, and it also comes up with one here. So this is quite nice. Hello, General. There you are. You came at a good time, son. I've come to hear more about the Raincoat Killer. Don't rush. Rushing on the battlefield getting killed. If you don't want to die, son, you should be methodical. Well, even though there's a huge amount of scrap metal. Son, you must be the guy to see scrap when you look at those treasures. Look more carefully. Right here, just in front of you, that is what you're looking for. Come on, a car. There's still plenty of parts that can be used. Son, if you're ready to get your hands dirty, you should find useful parts for your car. What do you think? Son, do you think you can handle it? So you can buy the cars belonging to different people in the town. You have to do side quests to unlock York's, Emily's and George's cars. I'm not doing the side quest to unlock Emily and George's cars because they're not very good. They might be good, but they're not good enough that I don't want to do the quest that does it, but that unlocks them basically. I don't want either of these either, really. So if I go to talk.
Now then, young fella. How do you feel about your current vehicle?
My vehicle? It's a piece of crap, but I'm not here to talk about that.
Then how about a little treasure hunt? Listen up, young man. My junkyard is actually a mountain of treasure. All kinds of treasure lies in those mountains of junk. The problem is, there's so many, I've lost track of where everything is. You've caught on already. I can see it in your eyes. I need you to head out in the yard and find certain things for me. If you help me out, I'll customize your car a little.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I tell you to shut up and listen to your superiors? Now, will you do it or not?
I don't see any reason to refuse.
Well said. First, I'll need some low gear parts. With that, I'll be able to boost the engine of your car. You'll find one around E5. Go! Don't just stand there, get going!
So this is the first part of this. So, the areas are all obviously signposts. It is a bit of a maze, though. So, E5 is over this side. Down. I have a feeling I have to... I can't just run straight to it. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Too easy. Yeah, I have to go around the long way. The annoying thing is that I'm looking at the mini-map, but the mini-map doesn't have this fence on it. This probably works though. So E5 is... Yeah, I can see where it is on the minimap. I just need to follow this round. I never said this side quest was exciting, just that it was useful because it increases the speed of my car. I get a more useful item for doing one of George's side quests, which is the fast travel. But I still need to. I think I still need to have gone to a place in order for me to. Oh, that is a low frame rate on that spinning part. I think I still need to have gone to a place first in order to use the fast travel. So it's still good to have a good car for the driving sections. There are also, I think there's also a point in the game where you can't use it anymore. Or at least you can't use it for a while. I think I'm here, I might as well grab this card. Yeah, the general. Cool. I'm not fussed enough to get that agent honor to get my gun out. Is it over here? Yeah. Wonder if I can get round. Oh, I might as well grab this card while I'm here. This is about as far out of my way as I'm willing to go for the cards. There's my car. My car's awesome. I have a feeling I can't remember if York's car's the best car in the game or if there is a better one. It might be that York's car is the best car. Because actually, it probably is, because I looked through the side quest list and I don't remember seeing a reward being better than York's car. So, we want again. So we found what we need. Look here, parts.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
You sure know how to exaggerate.
You imbecile. Engine boost is vital for bringing back soldiers alive from war.
Engine boost?
Of course. Engine boost is the basis of everything. Let me tell you a war story, son. I was leading my unit at the very front line. Things were bad, and sanitary conditions were worse. Endless guerrilla attacks were stripping us of our manpower. Everyone was tired to their limits. There was one sergeant who really rubbed me the wrong way. The boys like to call him Crybaby Timothy. He really gave me headaches, I can tell you.
How?
Just by breathing. His posture was bad. He was weak, slow, easily distracted. I have no idea who thought he was capable of combat in a war zone. He endangered the lives of every member of the unit. Stomach pains. The worst stomach ache ever. Every one of us. It was just cooking. He was using food that was contaminated. I flew into the dugout toilet like an Apache chopper returning to base. I have to tell you, it was a close call. My engine was boosting. And that's what got me there safely, right in the nick of time.
What happened to the unit?
You really want to know? It was a terrible sight. Powerful, athletic men reduced to walking dead. Blinking like crazy, shaking with pain. Their confidence and self-esteem were all crushed. They almost didn't recover.
An interesting story.
So you see the need for engine boost now, do you? I'll keep my side of the promise and get to work on your vehicle.
I don't remember any of this.
That badge on him is for a sergeant. Looks like it was sewn on something else before it was sewn onto his shirt. I wonder what that's all about.
I put in longer pistons and optimized your lower gears. That should add boost to your speed when you accelerate. But there's still plenty of stuff I can do to make your car go faster. Just come see me again and I'll customize your car a little more.
So he won't give me... I don't think he'll give me this side quest straight away. Yeah, so what I need to do is come back next chapter, and then he should offer me the next available side quest. But yeah, that's generally what the side quests are like in this. They're mostly for just learning a bit more about each of the characters, so the characters that I don't care about or just aren't that important to the plot. Like Sigourney, for example, the pot lady, she has 5 side quests. associated with her. I remember not liking them. I remember all of them being it taking a very long time to do them, and yeah, me not liking them. I think it's literally just nope. They're literally just you have to find Sigourney somewhere in the world, and then you have to get her back to her home, and each time she's slightly further away. I think the milk barn's closed at the moment, yeah. But the gun store is open. I don't think he's got anything extra that he didn't have when I spoke to him before. But since he's just over here, it's not going to hurt to have a quick pop in, say hello to Wesley. Wesley, by the way, I'm pretty sure is just a Wesley Snipes homage. Don't know what we'd call it. Seems to be the case anyway, but there's honestly not much point in buying any guns from him because I get better guns for free. But I should at least do this quest. I'm going to see if it's selling a really good reputation. Don't trust what you hear out there. Information can be totally controlled in this day and age. I'm well aware of that. But I can smell the difference. It's important in my line of work. Information smells bad when it's fake, and my shop smells okay, doesn't it? Something like that. First, you take pride in your work. Guns are tools for killing. It isn't a job to brag about. But any job needs pride in it for it to be done well. That's what I think. A mixture of humility and pride. That's the way to be, alright? I'm so hard to tell who's talking, by the way, because there's no names. Looks like my nose was right, Zach. That was York, though. I knew that one. See what he's got. Yes, I've already got the submachine gun, and then everyone sells lollipops. I don't know why. But I'm here, so I might as well do his...
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Compliments do nothing. I strive to meet my ideals. Others may judge my results.
The words of a true craftsman. Your job must be your hobby.
No, I have another hobby.
You do? Aside from work? Tell me then, what is it?
It's nothing special. Since I was a kid, I always liked to collect cards.
Cards? Like trading cards?
That's right.
That reminds me. I got this one after I came to this town.
This is a precious one. Where did you get it?
I picked it up around here somewhere. I didn't really think much of it.
I see. Then how about a trade?
A trade?
Here's an idea. As a collector, I just love looking at rare cards. I'd love to take a look at the cards you have. I won't take them from you. And I'll give you something, depending on how many you show me.
You'll pay me just to look at my cards. You really must be a card freak, huh?
So Wesley, I think there's 5
Will you show
of
me your
these.
cards?
I think it's like
Of
8,
course.
16, 24, 32, 40, and then then 64.
You got more than 8. I've never seen any of them before. I
Something like
appreciate you showing them to me. Here's a little something, as promised.
There's a card of me. It's like,
If you find any new cards,
weird
come show
reward.
them to me, will you?
it's like someone says, "Can I look at your Pokemon cards?" Yeah, sure. Here you go. Like, oh, cool. Hey, here's a Pokemon card. And it's like, this is just a card with your. This is just a Pokemon card that you've edited with your face on. It's like, yeah. I wonder if I got enough to get the second one as well. No, okay. Obviously, I don't have enough. So yeah, the first 2 rewards for Wesley are cards, I think. Then the second 2 rewards are suits, which is kind of cool. But I, from what I remember, most of the suits in this game are just palette swaps. So there's not actually. They're okay. Like if I get enough cards to get them, great. But I'm not going to get out of my way. Then I think then he gives you some guns as a reward. But again, I'm not going to go out of my way to get them. Problem is, I'm using an edited version of an FAQ with all of the quests on, and I deleted all of the ones I wasn't going to do, so I can't even look to see what they were. The final one, which is for getting all 64 cards, is a thing called the Light Sword, which I think is just a lightsaber. The problem with that is, which is a cool weapon, you can't get it until you finish the game, because you get a couple of cards, like, you get a couple of cards.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
Yeah, I do need to sleep or something. Oh, I can drink coffee. That's the FBI way. Just drink coffee until you're no longer tired. I think if I let my sleep, what's my sleep at the moment? I think if I let it go all the way down, I do actually pass out. Or drink a. There we go. There are places outside of the hotel that I can sleep as well if I really want to. Right, let's save quickly. No, I did press left, but sometimes it just doesn't like it. There we go. Annoyingly, when side quests are inside buildings, I don't think it shows until you're actually inside the building. It's only when they're outside. Which kind of sucks, because it means if you don't know they're there, you might miss them. Take a free cigarette. And... okay, I'll stick a shovel in my toolbox. I've just walked in and started stealing stuff, as is my way. Oh, there's 2 side quests here. Or was it the same? No, it's the same one twice. So this, I don't remember being very good at this. But I get I think a gun bag for doing this, which increases the amount of weapons I can carry. Yeah, I know that. I was expecting an explanation of how to actually play. You can fire 3 darts per round. If you score a total of 8 rounds, that means you get to shoot 24 darts. Oh, I need to buy a dart gun. I can't throw darts, apparently. What's up, Quint?
Yeah?
You work hard here, don't you, Quint? Of course, man. It's my dad's place. Someday I'm going to be a top-notch bartender here. Nice to see you helping your father out. Well, you can help me raise my takings. I've got a couple of special cocktails that I'm really proud of. Also, my dad may have mentioned this, but we have different menus. Well, the menu ends in the same place, though. Just for order from whoever you like. So here's what we got. I don't remember why I would want to do this, other than to... Oh, it keeps me from getting sleepy. Alright, I'll buy a dry martini. Drink your drink down in 1. There we go. Take it easy then. I mean, alcohol does the opposite of that, I will point out, but whatever. Hey, you're new.
Anna, where are you going?
Oh, I think this
Don't
is Sally
leave
Graham,
me.
Anna's mum. We would have met her
You
eventually.
there.
When we need to go to her house.
Do you know where Anna is? Anna, my dear Anna.
Zach, let's do this later. I don't think we'll get anything out of her like this.
Yeah. Well, we've been introduced to Sally. Let's talk to Richard instead. What's up, Richard?
Hey.
What do you recommend? How about a tequila sunrise? Mick Jagger's love affair with one of these beauties is well documented. Okay, so you're a romantic one. All men are romantic, you know. Even you, I'm sure. Ask yourself, seriously. By the way, did you see Quint's menu, York? His menu's a little different from mine. Just adds a little personality to your place, right? Will you pick whichever one you want to serve you? Let's take it easy, okay? Take your time. I want the dart gun. God damn it. Make everything so bloody complicated. There was a weapons case here I can free up some space. Let's put the knife away. I don't think that's actually any good. The dart gun counted as an actual gun.
Hey!
Stupid though.
Hey!
I don't think there's anything from talking. I'm just hoping this killer isn't one of us, you know, that'd be real scary. And it has to be one of you. I suppose it'd be someone from out of town. Anyway, I don't get, there's not a quest for with either of these two at the moment. Oh, hang on, where's my... Why do I lose my... Oh, that's annoying. Actually, no, I don't know, I'm not going for the... Okay, I'm pressing A. I don't think it is A to hop to fire. I think it's R1, which is what it always is to fire. Alright, it isn't too difficult so far. Oh, maybe I needed to shoot the highlighted ones to get... I've just seen what the high score is. I think I'm going to hit that with just getting triples. Yeah, okay. Really tedious. Come on, alright, just stop. Oh yeah, treble 17 times 5. Yeah, definitely need to get those glowing ones. Okay. Oh, single 20. Sorry, got the triple there. You're gonna move me now. Ooh, okay, so I'm on triple 14. Okay, this isn't... I don't remember this being that difficult, but obviously they may have made it easier. Oh, my pulse doesn't go down even when I relax. Triple 15 times 5. Okay. I'm halfway there. Yeah, I got this nailed. As long as my heart doesn't burst. Triple. Chill on that triple 18. Oh, no, I did get it. It didn't look like I got it, but I did. That's how good I am. Even when it looks like I failed, I succeed. I don't know the high score's 2017. Because this game didn't come out in 2017. The remake, Origins, also didn't come out in 2017. Like, I can understand if it was 2019 or 2010. Oh, those all suck. Okay, we'll go for the AAA. Yeah, I got this. So 6 more darts left. Again, just got to keep an eye on my heartbeat so I don't pass out. York is the kind of nerd that would pass out from playing darts too seriously. Oh, I can get another just triple 20. Let's blow past the high score. Bing. Alright, triple 20. Triple 20. Go, give me another triple 20. Oh, he wants the bullseye for the final. The heart's beating. Whoa! Yeah! Bullseye times 10! I did it though. Don't say game over. Say congratulations. Big shot FBI guy rolls in.
Wow.
Big shot rolls in and immediately destroys the high score in one go.
Bad for me, but good for you, lucky son of a gun.
I'm not sure that I follow you.
You just broke the record I set a few years ago.
Is that so?
Hey man, show a little more excitement, will ya? Are all FBI agents as stuffy as you? Anyway, I had no idea you were so good at darts. When did you start playing?
I started when I came to this town.
Since you came to Greenvale? You're kidding, right? The thing about darts, you know, is that it's 20% technique, and the remaining 80% is all in the head. You need a powerful mind that's able to concentrate for long periods of time. You see, humans can only concentrate on one thing for so long, so you have to really stay focused and concentrate on the moment you release the dart. You must have a very powerful mind.
We went through mental training at Quantico.
Hey, here's your prize.
What's this for?
For getting the highest score. You won't see many of these around. Take good care of it.
Bag, they'll let you hold more weapons. Can you imagine how unbearable that scene would have been if I hadn't turned the music down? Like, just how loud this music is. Yeah, leave darts game. I'm so glad, by the way, I got that on one go, because I don't really want to do that a second time. Let's save, just to make sure we lock that in as well. Good. Cool. Well, that's all I need to do here. I suppose I can talk to Quinn, medicine boy.
Yeah.
Oh, since you're here, why not have a drink? I'm actually pretty good at bartending, you know. I could even make a mean cocktail. I recommend you one if you want. Alright, got me $17. Ooh. Never do that again. Okay. Where else can we do? What else can we do at night? So there are some things we can do at night, but annoyingly it needs to be raining. Some of these also don't tell me. A lot of these don't tell me when the what time the people are actually available for. That's annoying, that's annoying, that's annoying. Okay, where are we? Because we've got this one over in the tunnel. So I either have to take that road... Oh, I can actually cut across here, which isn't too bad from where I am. But I think if I take... Yeah, if I just take that road left, that'll also... Let's go and do this one. This is the only one of these I'm going to do, because, as I've mentioned before, oh, I need to go and collect these bones as well at some point, which is irritating. I will probably do that off camera, because I just need to go around and... I need to get all 7 of these bones before I go back to the hotel in order to get a certain weapon. But there's not any... I don't think you'd really gain anything from watching me drive around and pick them up, so I'll probably cut them out. Let's go to this place, though. There are 3 of these. Although, again, one of them doesn't unlock until the end of the game, and it gives you... so, yeah, I was going to... I think I was in the middle of talking about it. The, Wesley gives you... Completely forgotten where I'm going now. I can really only focus on... Right, so I need to go... Right. Wesley, if you get all 64... Well, if you get 64 of the 65 cards, which you need to do to get the 65th card... Wesley's final one gives you the light sword, which is like a lightsaber. But he gives it to you at a point when you've done every... Like, it's the epilogue that he gives it to you. And you've done all of the... you've done all the combat challenges by that point. Because you have to... Like, where you can re-go and play the Otherworld levels... You replay those to get some of the cards, and you can replay some to get... In fact, you don't have to do all of them. So I suppose if you really, really wanted to, you could wait until you got the light sword to go and get the other weapons, but it's one of those things, it's just like... It's too late for it to be any good. You can't even use it in a New Game Plus, because this game never had a New Game Plus. It did have... And this is one of the annoying things, and I hate games that do this. Unfortunately... It was something that happened a lot in the early Xbox days, before games kind of realised it was a dumb thing to do. This game did one of those things where, if you completed the game on hard, you didn't unlock the achievement for completing the game on the lower difficulties. So what happened is, well done me. What happened is you completed the game on hard. You then had to play through the whole game again on easy and normal in order to get the achievements for it. But you could... It wasn't like you could carry over the stuff from easy and normal. So you couldn't like get the light sword and then play it in easy and start with the lightsaber and just have the lightsaber for the whole game and have all the infinite weapons. So there was just no point doing it. I'll give this a shot. So I may as well use my submachine gun a bit here, because I won't need it after this. But yeah, I think you just... Pretty sure this is it.
Great, great. Bullseye.
Oh, he does it even faster when I'm shooting with the submachine gun.
Yes.
It's been a little while since I've had to fight any of these things.
Great. Great. Nice shot.
I don't know if this is all of them or whether killing these unlocks more.
Amazing. Amazing.
Can I not... I mean, I've been firing. my stuff. I don't remember ever needing a stabilizer. Yeah. See, I think if you go through that portal in that room, you lose.
Amazing.
I think it lets you leave. It's not really clear that you need to turn around and go through this door and take out the people behind you.
Great. Amazing.
Yeah, so killing each of these dudes in each of these rooms unlocks the thing on the table each time. Such a lame explosion sound. Oh, I love it. I love everything about this game. Fine, go to the tools. Yeah, as I said, this is the only one of these I'll do. I think it was the only one I... Oh. York stepped in some treacle. I think this is the only one of these I did when I did it the first time anyway. I might have done the second one. I definitely didn't do the last one.
Amazing. 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 Nice shot.
Because I am playing in easy now. It's hard.
Great.
When I did it before, so it probably wouldn't be too bad.
Great. Great.
I definitely remember struggling with this a lot more than I am now, obviously. There'll come a point as well when I won't even need to pick these weapons up anymore.
Nice shot.
Is that enough, or do I have to keep going? Root beer. Ooh, now we're getting the exciting stuff. That's the reward. That's what I came here for. I just wanted some root beer. Oh, there's a pickaxe. Oh, sorry, an ice axe. I mean, that's definitely not an ice. That's definitely a pickaxe. But okay, York. I'm not going to argue with you. That's a golf club. Some health kits. I get to a point when I don't need health kits as well either. You're basically doing these sections in order just to, in the side quest, in order just to make the rest of the game more tolerable.
Great. Nice shot. Amazing. Yes.
I think this is the last one because these guys are
great.
Weapons.
Great. Nice shot.
Oh, you almost got a shot off, mate. Well done.
Amazing.
Who am I missing?
Great. Amazing. Yes. Nice shot.
Yes. Amazing. Nice shot. Well done. Good work. You can do it.
Bullseye. Amazing.
Right. I think that's that done. I guess I'll grab the 12 gauge because... shits and giggles. That's a mission knife. Let me just see if this actually gives me the thing that I came here for yet. Flare. No, it hasn't. Okay, there's one more room. Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to manage though, guys. That last one was tough. Like, that guy almost fired on me. And, I mean, let's see how I get on. All I can do is, if I fail, I'll do it again, over and over and over again until I succeed. Oh, I think I've done it. Okay, never mind. I thought there'd be another combat area, but it's just go and get your reward. So it's the submachine gun! You know what you're thinking? But hang on! You've already got the submachine gun! Ah, but this one has infinite ammo! Therefore, making the regular submachine gun, and indeed the pistol, completely obsolete. yes. Like I said, entirely worth getting as early as you can. I think this actually is as early as I can get this one as well. Give or take. I probably could have got it before I went to the community centre, but I didn't have to shoot anyone in the community centre, so here we are. There goes Emily. Hang on. I'm pretty sure she just drove through. Women drivers, eh, guys? Oh. It's fine. It's 2010. That level of sexism was, I don't know, probably not that acceptable.